Dragon Ball Super. This is Dragon Ball Super Chapter 79, Gas versus Granolah. So, yeah, we cut open to Alec just having a glass of wine as his cohort starts fighting, the Saiyans and whatnot. He's currently got Monaido just like in a corner right now with the big guy, I forget his name, and the girl heater is there.
The other heaters.
Yeah, they're the miscellaneous heaters. We cut back to Vegeta just trying to get Granolah to eat the sensu bean, and he does, and he's like, "Whoa, what the fuck? This is crazy. I feel so much better." He's like, "Yeah."
Vegeta's like, "Yeah, no.
That's some good shit."
Pretty wild, huh?
Granolah teleports straight over to Monaido, and he blasts the other heaters away, and he's like, "The old man's off limits." And that's when Gas notices that Granolah's up, and he's like, "You're healed?" And he's like, and Monaido gives him oatmeal back, his weird device thing.
Yeah.
The Jarvis, I guess, of Granolah. He puts it on. He powers up. His eye comes back, looking super cute. And he's like, "Get down here, Gas. Throw them hands." And Gas is like, "Okay." And he just makes two shields, like I guess shield constructs, and just starts fighting. It's a lot of combat, really cool combat, but it's a lot of combat to go a play-by-play for. Just know every time like Granolah does something, Gas just materializes a new weapon and tries to do shit. He even materializes kunai, which is the first time I've seen kunai since like middle Naruto Shippuden.
Bro, I was gonna say that, you know how like we've been calling it like Boruto and Dragon Ball Z style fighting because it just doesn't have a lot of depth and a lot of punching and blasting.
Yeah.
This fight actually had some depth. It was just more in action than pure strategy. But you could see that he was trying to counter him with certain moves, and even as the fight develops further, I think that there's a lot of like I guess strategy and reasoning. I was quite impressed. And then the kunais, I was like, whoa. Did these series
crisscross?
What's going on here?
Yo, that panel where Granolah just caught all the kunais was pretty cool. He was just like, "What? Classic." Classic and martial arts warrior shit.
Right.
But yeah, more fighty, more kicky, more like materializing weapons. Granolah's getting his shit rocked a little bit. But they basically take turns putting each other on the ropes for the most part. The Vegeta and Goku note that like Granolah has the upper hand in this moment because Gas is not used to being like the strongest currently right now. So, it's just taking him a minute to adjust to his new powers. But yeah, at some point, Granolah, Gas just kind of gets used to it. He puts up a weird like energy shield as Granolah is going to punch him and then just blasts him to Kingdom Come. Granolah tries to do like a recoil thing, but now Gas can use instant teleportation as well because I guess being currently the strongest gives him the techniques of the previous strongest people, I guess.
I mean, a detail I was overlooked is that they make a point. The other heaters that are watching the fight make a point that he's basically holding back like some of his strength because he was trying to beat Granolah with like his base abilities that he knew before, which was why like when he threw that force field up to block the hit and then blast him away, that was kind of his way of saying, "Hi, like this is full force now." Yeah,
he does. He does an attack that actually kind of reminds Vegeta of Destruction, of like the Destruction abilities he's been using. So, he's like, "I see now." And that's when Granolah comes up, rips off his jacket, and is like, "I'm not done yet. I never thought taking you down would be that easy. But, well, go on. What can the universe's strongest muster? I've still got plenty of fighting in me." And they keep fighting. More fights. Cool fighting. Everybody's instantaneous transmission thing. Granola's a little better at it because he's been using it longer. And, he's giving Granolah Gas a little bit of a run for his money. As he manages to smash Granolah down, but Granolah just kind of eats that, looks up at Granolah, who's getting tired, weirdly. He looks like kind of like, the little huff noises next to him. And that's where the chapter ends, I think this was meant to be like Granolah taking Vegeta's advice to heart when they were fighting, how you took a shortcut, but now I'm the strongest. You only made the choice to be the strongest right now.
Right.
And that means that there will always
critical detail.
Yeah, where it's a technical loophole where somebody can, in theory, always just become stronger than the current strongest person. So yeah, I think that's a little bit what's going on here. Big ass action chapter. So honestly, not a whole ton to comment on, other than to say the action is pretty cool. I like that the action's kind of kinetic, and it's not just like like that animation loop where they're just exchanging hits all the time. In the anime, it's not that. There's different moves being used and whatnot. So I appreciate that on that level.